Hear ye, hear ye. Hear tidings of what is happening in our city, just as two royal brothers are fighting a... with his kingdom, so two other brothers are quarreling in Gutenberg. Brothers in Christ. Ever since the Sedlec monastery was founded, the city has come under the Merlin parish. Relations between the parishioners and the monastery have been tense at times.
Ave Maria.
They do the best they can.
I'm glad to hear it.
Well, when I wash their hair,
I
give them a head and neck massage as well. And I give their backs a proper kneading.
All the girls do that. What do you need?
I hear your services here are so renowned that even one famous painter comes to visit you.
One? Well, we've entertained whole crowds of painters here. Sadly, most of them have a bit of trouble keeping their brushes firm.
Interesting. The one I'm looking for is called Bellissimo.
Oh, him. Oh dear, what's he done now?
Was ist denn los? Ein Bier bitte.
Do you expect him to do something?
Well, I'd say he's already done something, and probably rather nasty, since suddenly he's acting all saintly. But I don't buy it. What's the point of praying if he gets drunk like a pig every evening afterward?
That Bellissimo robbed my friend of his job, so I want to settle things with him.
Well, that's certainly not the first time and won't be the last. But if you're planning to break his face, kindly take it outside.
What do you even have against him? Doesn't he pay?
It's not that, but he drinks like a fish. And when he's finished everything he's got upstairs in his room, he comes down among my guests. How many times have I had to kick him out to sleep it off in that shack of his, in his garden, opposite the bathhouse? Ugh, you couldn't even imagine the things drunks like Bellissimo think they can get away with around my girls.
What's Bellissimo been doing to you girls?
Nothing now, as long as I can help it. I keep a close watch on him to make sure he doesn't try anything. He swears he's repentant and that, but it doesn't look like it at all.
How come?
Because he's just an old drunk and a lecher. When I was a little girl, I actually liked him. Even his friend. They were always laughing and sketching something. But then I found out what a scoundrel he is. And the fact that he kneels to pray in his old age now and then, just for show, doesn't change a thing.
What's the story with Bellissimo's piety?
I'd like to know that too. When he first came here, he kept crossing himself as if the devil himself was standing behind him. But then he went to Sedlec, and ever since, he's back to being the same old swine as before. There's definitely some dodgy business behind it, mark my words.
Where would I actually find Bellissimo?
Like I said, mostly here, in the baths, in that garden of his, just across the street, or up in his room. He spends most of his time there.
And what does he do there? Paint?
More like getting plastered, drinks all night till dawn, then spends the day sleeping or sitting in the garden.
Which room belongs to Bellissimo?
I'll tell you exactly. The one that reeks of booze the most. You can smell it from the attic all the way down here. The girls always have to air it out before they take someone in. Who knows what that slob is doing up there? drinking certainly isn't the end of it.
Couldn't I have a quick look around? Maybe I'll find something that'll let you kick him out for good.
You've no idea how much I'd like that. But unfortunately, if anyone found out I was letting strangers into the rooms, I might as well shut the place down. If you want to hang around here, pay for a wench.
Can I find Bellissimo somewhere else?
You'll have to ask him yourself. I don't keep track of his every move.
Listen, you said Bellissimo used to have a friend. Was his name Voiter, by any chance?
The very one. Well, do you know him? Well, a bit eccentric, but a really decent fella. Maybe too decent.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, nothing. I curse about Bellissimo because he drives me mad, but I don't feel right telling you about Voiter.
You can tell me. Voiter is my friend. I'm helping him with something now, but you know him. He doesn't tell me everything. And I'm afraid that without the whole truth, I might only end up harming him.
Fine, all right. You know, Voiter and Bellissimo were friends. Well, friends. Bellissimo kept dragging Voiter around, and Voiter was too meek to say no. Bellissimo even stuck his nose into Voiter's first big job, but then he managed to have Voiter kicked off the job and took all the benefits for himself. But how he pulled that off, only the two of them know.
Thank you for everything. You've been a great help.
You're welcome. And please, watch out for Voiter.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Entschuldigung, ein Bier bitte.
Greetings to you. You've no business here. Oh, so you're doing that. Right then.
My body is in need of rest and relaxation.
Certainly. We're open.
I'd like to get to know one of your pretty bathmates.
My girls know how to make a fella happy.
What I really need right now is a little taste of paradise.
Excellent. Pay up and we can get started.
Let's talk about the price.
Certainly. No problem.
Do you accept?
You must be from a poor region. Wonderful. You'll see. You'll be happy to come back here.
Next time, just do what you want to me, and that's that. I prefer when a fella leaves here satisfied.
So, Bellissimo is working for the monastery for free because he is afraid of going to hell. That could come in handy.
I'm at your service, sir.
This is the third time you've asked for me specifically.
Wanted to break in here, did you? Get out of here, go!
May God give you health. Bailiff of Gutenberg and the council as a whole are looking to best wine comes from Czech soil.
I've figured out what's going on with your Bellissimo.
I'm really trying. Honestly.
What? What did you say?
Me? Oh, nothing. So, tell me, how did Bellissimo manage to take my commission?
It's really simple. He'll do it for free. In exchange for painting the altar, the monks in the monastery will pray for him so that God forgives all his past and future sins.
That bastard. Even if they prayed for him until Judgment Day, he'd still end up in hell.
That's exactly what Bellissimo's afraid of. Or at least, that's how it came across from the agreement he made with the abbot.
So he's afraid of hell, our Bellissimo. Well, that's something we could use. But we need to get him out of the bath somehow.
That shouldn't be too much of a problem. Beatrice told me Bellissimo drinks in his room, but when he runs out of booze, he goes downstairs and causes such a ruckus that they have to throw him out. After that, he sleeps in his workshop, in that garden across from the baths.
Oh. Well, that's perfect. An isolated place, away from people. If we set it up properly, he might just fall for it.
Fall for what?
That the Horned One himself has come for him.
Now this is getting interesting. What's your plan?
It's simple. First, we need to get Bellissimo drunk enough to be thrown out of the baths, but instead of a cozy bed in the garden, he'll find the Prince of Hell waiting for him. You'll disguise yourself.
I'll disguise myself.
Bellissimo would recognize me, for heaven's sake. And in the disguise, you'll tell Bellissimo he's damned to hell. And if he wants to save his soul, he'll leave Kuttenberg and beg the Pope for forgiveness. Actually, both of them. And then farewell, Bellissimo. Settlet's altar, here I come.
I tell you, it's insane. But, who knows? If we get Bellissimo good and shit-faced, he might fall for it. So, I heard this isn't the first time Bellissimo has taken your job. How did it happen before?
I don't really know. We were painting the Guildhouse crest here in town. Everything was going fine. But one morning, when I arrived, they threw me out. They said Bellissimo would finish it himself, and if I dared complain, they'd make sure I never painted another stroke in this town. How that bastard pulled it off, I never found out. And honestly, I don't even want to know anymore. It's in the past. I just want to get this commission back.
So, how are we going to turn me into a devil?
First, we'll get you some tattered clothes, chains, something like a tail, and horns. And you'll need a proper snout. Once I paint it all a bit... You know what? Bring me a bassinet with a visor, 3 torches, and 5 eggs.
5 eggs?
They're the most important part of all this.
If I have to give them to the toads to hatch again.
Don't worry. We're done with that.
And how do you plan to get Bellissimo drunk? The madam said he drinks in his room and only comes downstairs when he has to.
I'm not saying I've got everything figured out yet, but I'll definitely come up with something before you get back.
All right. I'll go and gather all those things.
Here it comes! What now?
Service is kind of slow today.
I'll be right back.
Are you gonna do what we talked about?
I don't know yet.
So, that thing with your aunt, did you make up?
Did you see
Not
the
a
hole
chance.
by the front
I'd
gate?
sooner see hell freeze over.
Ah, that's a shame. There's something I
Since
need
you
to...
are still
You've got legs, haven't you?
Not only have they not
Go
been
see
prepared,
her.
You
people
know
are
what
stealing the stones.
Since the two of you have
Everyone's got a
turned her
mate.
back on the whole family.
I tried to make peace with her, but she slammed the door in my face. I'm not going to humiliate
I
myself
heard
a second
Sigismund
time.
himself has
What is it
forbidden
you
any
want from her
repairs to
anyway?
the walls.
If it's money,
So that if the
then...
city decided
No,
to turn
not
against
money.
it again, we wouldn't be able to defend
Well,
ourselves.
maybe a little.
Turn against Sigismund?
How bad
With
is
the
it?
town council
Well-
he put in place?
Come to think of it, it's
I
nothing
reckon
really.
that's a good thing. Once was enough.
Tell me then, what did he give you for it?
Sure, I tell you, and you dob me in.
Are you crazy? Why would I dob you in?
Look, just drop it, will you? Gossiping about it won't do anyone any good.
You think I'll blurt it out to the first person I meet?
No, I just want to be sure nobody finds out. You never know.
Oh well. Now just this.
Is that really all he had to say to me?
That's all, sir. He said you'd have to discuss it with the council. I'm sure, sir. I told him the entire message, word for word. Just like you asked. And you heard his answer.
Very well then. I've half a mind to reply straight away. But I won't send you traipsing across the entire town again. I'll leave it till the morning. You may go now. You shouldn't work so hard. You'll wear yourself out.
It's just I get the feeling
Well, do you have any news about what happened to Mandalina?
Oh, I hate it when I'm right. Instead of burying that fucking hag alive, they gave her house arrest somewhere in the countryside because they said her soul is ill. Oh!
Well, at least she won't hurt anybody anymore, right?
And how can you be so sure? What if it overwhelms her again? She grabs a knife and rips open some poor sleeping woman like a lamb.
I'm sure they'll hide the knives from her and lock the women up at night. They know very well what she did.
Damn it, Henry, don't be a fool. Oh, I still think I should have cut her throat.
Now she's maybe got away with it, but not for eternity.
For eternity. I'd enjoy the idea of her burning in hell if she were already there. She can still do more damage while she's alive. What would you say if I kept telling you to forget about Sigismund? About revenge?
But that's different. Sigismund is still here and hurting people. That helper of hers who really murdered those girls is out of the game. She can't manage it herself. She's not a threat to anyone.
But what if she is? If anybody else dies because of her, then it'll be my mistake. I'll be burning in hell with her.
I wouldn't worry about it that much. She got away with it because nobody realised what she was. That's not going to happen now.
Maybe you're right. At least, I hope so. And maybe when I find out where she is, and it's not going to be so bad, eh? There's a solution for everything. And you helped me a lot with it, Henry. I have to reward you. Here, take it.
I don't understand how you always get people to tell you...
We women have it.
What, spying?
No, you rogue. No.
It'd be good to learn a few tricks from you.
All right, but it'll cost you. I won't trouble myself with you for free.
How do you manage to get in anywhere you...
You just need to know people. You also have to be bloody brash and pretend you...
You'll have to explain that to me.
Listen up then, my disciple.
That city tournament. What an occasion, eh? Will you go?
I reckon I'll have a look first. Maybe next time I'll even fight. I've been taking lessons at the Fechthalle, and I've learned quite a bit already.
That's good. The town needs strong, brave men who can take up arms, not just the tools of their trade. These days, we need to rely on ourselves.
Good doggy. Right.
Hold on. That city tournament.
Supposed to be a
What's
celebration.
an occasion, eh? Will you go?
Aye. I reckon I'll have a look
Men's
first,
opinions.
and maybe next time I'll even fight. I've been taking lessons at the Fechthalle, and I've learned quite a bit already.
That's good. The town needs strong, brave men who can take up arms, and not just the tools of their trade.
What would you like?
I'll have a look at your wares. I'd like to do something about that price.
I suppose we could give it a try.
Do you accept?
You must be from a poor region. You see, I knew we'd come to an agreement. Happy to be of service, sir.
It happens. Just welcome, sir. What can I do for you?
Show me your wares.
I heard you're in need of money, friend.
Aye, true enough. I need to pay the tithe and give something to the church for my father's Requiem Mass.
How can I help you today, friend?
What do you have for sale?
They don't collect tithes before then.
What can you do,
You're
sir?
right, but I promised myself I wouldn't leave it till the...
What do you have for sale?
Thank you, sir.
Well, if I did, I wouldn't leave it till the last moment this year.
God be with you.
Good day to you.
What do you have for sale?
Fine day for some fine wares. I've got lots. Have a bowl as well. Sound as a bell. I'm at your service, sir.
Good day to you.
Greetings.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
I brought the things for the devil costume.
Yes, this will do. Come on, let's get to it. Well, that's that. What do you think?
Well, I didn't much believe in it, but even I'd shit myself with fright from it.
Shame I won't see the look on Bellissimo's face. Right, take all this and get going. We've got a lot to do. First, you need to get Bellissimo drunk enough to be thrown out of the baths. Then, when he's sleeping in the garden, you'll decorate the place a bit, light the torches, and then Bellissimo will know hell on earth.
How do I get Bellissimo drunk enough to end up in the garden?
Beatrice said he goes there when he gets thrown out of the baths, right? That's exactly what you need to arrange. Sneak into his room and take all his booze. Then, when he goes down for a drink and gets a little tipsy, you sit with him. After that, keep pouring it down him until he causes a scene and gets thrown out. But be careful not to pass out before he does, and make sure to wait until he's a bit merry, so he doesn't catch on to you.
How do I turn Bellissimo's garden into hell?
I'll help you with that, if you like. While you're getting Bellissimo drunk, I'll paint a devil on the wall and smoke up the place with sulfur. Then you just need to light the torches you've gathered and dress up in that costume.
Do you really think Bellissimo will fall for it?
Don't worry. The garden will be dark. He'll be drunk, and you'll look like the Prince of Hell. That's bound to rattle his guilty conscience. Just talk about sin and how you've come to take him to hell because his time has come. And don't do any silly antics like boo-boo.
And why did you need the eggs?
I'll have them for breakfast.
You're a right cunt. All right. Let's get it over with.
Chin up. The Prince of Hell can't be a crybaby.
So, I went to see my brother.
We deserve to have some fun.
Christ, so much dust.
I apologize.
You're always welcome here, good sir. Look, it's a important dog. Water is flowing, dreams are going. Close that door.
What? Hey, what are you doing here? You're not allowed.
Something. Huh? Hey! You're not allowed here!
What would you like?
I need to take a load off.
What'll it be this time, Henry?
I'd like a pretty girl to take care of all my needs.
My girls know how to make a fella happy.
What I really need right now is a little taste of paradise.
All right, but money up front.
Let's talk about the price.
Certainly, no problem.
Only because it's you.
Well, if you offer a little bit more, we can make a deal. Great! My girls will take good care of you, Henry.
My. That many times, eh? You must really fancy me.
What? Have it your way then! I'll beat you into submission! Show what you're made of! You're done here, you
Excuse me.
Here I am, you scum... My back. A death for a death! Enough! I'll kill you on the spot if you don't yield. Now you'll see what we do with criminals, bastard! Oh, I think I'm going to puke. I must have eaten something bad.
Guards! Smash his head in! Guards! 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 Quickly!
All I can do to eat anymore, man.
A thief! Catch him!
I'm coming!
Where's that thief?
So, what's missing?
Ha! Now I've got you! I'll hammer some manners into you. Let's see what you can do.
What's wrong? Don't like red. Show what you're made of. Haven't you had enough? I'll kill you on the spot if you don't yield. Guards! Smash his head in!
Someone help me!
Here you go. Take it. Here, Mutt.
You're the one
At
who
your
was
service,
stealing
sir.
here. Help! Help me! Folks, help! For God's sake, help!
Someone ought to give you the cane for your
Gotcha,
thievery.
fella.
Not him! Get him!
Do this the hard way then. You're only making it worse for yourself. Give up! Go fuck yourself! I'll hammer some manners into you!
Don't hurt him!
He fucking bit me! Fuck you!
Ha! Now I'm The pillory's too good for you.
God! Catch that dog!
Right between the eyes.
That dog's going to bite him!
That dog killed him!
God! Dog's going to bite him!
Stop where you are! We're after you! Halt! I said surrender! Last chance to surrender, you piece of shit!
Food poisoning!
It's filthy again. Damn it.
Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
Learn that the church is rotten. Hear what Master Jan
How many times do I have to tell you?
Whoa!
Did you hear about Tom there? No. Did something happen to him? Yeah, he burned himself. Something horrible. And he's right knackered. Mother of God. Sings his loud, drips oil on his clay. And he went up like kindling. On top of it. Found his head on the rock. And he couldn't make it up top on his own.
Greetings.
God be with you.
Huh?
You know what? I ain't going in there tomorrow. I've got a bad feeling about it. Huh? God be with you, my friend. And with you.
You silly doggy.
My friend.
Oh, g'day.
There you are, you murderer!
Whoa!
He's mad! Stop him!
Wait! Don't move!
Get him off that horse!
There you are, you murderer!
Quick! Quick! Go!
My respects. Excuse me.
God be with you, neighbour.
Greetings. Bit chilly, isn't it? How can I help you, sir?
Hey, where's that beer?
What do you have for sale?
Nothing to your liking, sir?
Servus. Was möchtest du?
Good day.
I'm looking for someone. His name is Raniek, and he carries a nice bow.
That means nothing to me.
And he plays dice. A lot.
Ja, jetzt weiß ich's. Gestern hat sich völlig betrunken. Yesterday we some Pole. They were causing a ruckus until the morning. And I'm still feeling sick.
This drunk Pole, was his name Adder, by any chance?
Ja, Adder. They say there's a whole Geschichte behind it.
Aye, I know it. I'd like to know where he is now.
You should ask the butcher's wife, Eve.
Why should I ask the butcher's wife?
Well, why do you think?
Do I have to make you say it? How does this concern Adder?
It's just some village clutch.
Look, I've heard a lot about Adder. If he was sticking it where he shouldn't have, I'd rather know before some cuckold comes at me with a pitchfork.
Knowing our butcher, you're not far from the truth, glaub mir. Letzte Nacht, Adder suddenly disappeared, just at the same time as the butcher's wife, Eve, did.
She left alone at night?
Leider ja. Her man passed out on the table right there in the inn. What else could she do?
So Adder took the opportunity?
Natürlich.
So where is the local butcher's?
If you go to the village from here, the butcher's Grundstück is the very last one.
I'll go to see her. Maybe she knows something.
You should be careful. The butcher does not like seeing other men around his Eve.
Where can I find this Raniek?
Try asking the man who paid for his losses yesterday.
Was he broke?
He lost a small fortune here yesterday. It looked like he was going to get a nice beating because he lost more than he had. But a bunch of Kerler from Bilani, who also came to play, lent him some coin. I reckon they felt sorry for him.
And do you know where I could find these men from Bilani?
In Bilani, I reckon.
Thanks a lot, I suppose.
Tut mir leid. I can't really think clearly after last night. If I were you, I would ask the Bilani innkeeper. With luck, you will run into them right there.
Why would they pay for Raniek? Did they know each other?
I do not think so. Maybe they just felt sorry for him. They played a lot themselves. But you could see that Raniek just could not stop.
I should ask the Bilani...
Ja, Spieler from all around meet at his inn, so you...
Did you get lost in the dark?
I'll be on my way. And thank you.
Nichts zu danken. Möge Gott mit dir sein.
What's up? Why don't you go home?